This season has been all about player development. In the last episode, we simulated 20 games into the season, KPJ exceeding expectations as of right now. So I gave him an early contract extension when I didn't even have to do that, bro. I definitely did not have to do that, but I believe in him so much, I gave him the contract extension. It was a pretty lit contract extension, to be totally honest. If you missed that, go back, check out the last episode, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. But since we're going all in on player development, I really want to see how this team does when I'm not the one controlling the team and actually playing the game. So I did that in the last episode. I did a lot of simulation, but in this episode, or should I say right now, we are in the GM office. We're going to sit back, relax, and watch some highlights because I literally just sat down and watched my team play an entire game without jumping in, without doing nothing, and the team's been balling out, especially KPJ. But before we continue and before we watch the highlights, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Let's roll the film. So as I said, we're in the GM office. Let's roll that footage. Let's see what we have. So just so you guys know, the starting lineup looked kind of different for this game that we had against Indy because Dylan Brooks is injured, Christian Wood is injured. They got injured in the last episode during the simulation. But yeah, like I said, I sat down in the GM office. I watched the entire game, and our team really balled out against the Indiana Pacers on their home court, bro. KPJ running the offense. Look at this. All the way to the basket. Laying it up and in. In the first quarter, it was mainly Jalen Suggs and Kevin Porter Jr. putting in the work. Look at this. Jalen Suggs all the way to the basket, laying it up and in. Getting to the basket whenever they felt like it. And for this game, I mainly did 5-minute quarters just to, speed through it. Kevin Porter Jr. balling out, as you see. But yeah, 5-minute quarters because I sat here, watched through the entire thing. But look at this. Kevin Porter Jr. in the second quarter with that jam. And then we got to the third quarter and all hell broke loose. Kevin Porter Jr. This is why I call him the franchise player. Look at this. Yo, look at that. With the handles all the way to the basket, throwing out a beautiful jam, calling the ISO, bro. Then look at this possession. He is doing it all himself. He's looking like a young James Harden. Look at this. Pulls up. Got it. Easy. It is buckets. Look at this. Another ISO, bro. Another ISO for KPJ. Doing it by himself. Look at the Harden dribbles. Spinning. Look at that move. All the way to the rim and one. This is why I gave the man the contract extension, bro. Y'all gotta trust in me, bro. Y'all gotta trust my judgment. Look at this. Another ISO. KPJ to the back. He's dunking on the whole team. At this point, he's just dunking on everybody. He got the takeover going. Then look, playing that lockdown defense. Excellent closeout. My son Jones gets it to KPJ for 3. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and the poster. Now do you guys see why I gave him the contract extension, bro? Then we get to the fourth quarter and then here comes Jalen Suggs. This entire game, it was just Jalen Suggs and Kevin Porter Jr. putting in that work. Look at this possession now. Jalen Suggs off the pick and roll all the way to the basket. And now it's time for us to finally close out this Indiana Pacers team. Game came down to the wire, only a 4-point lead in the clutch, but we're going to KPJ again. Look at KPJ, bro. Ball in his hands, just throws up the floater. Too easy. Perfect win. Perfect game for Kevin Porter Jr. The dude was doing it all, taking it to the basket on every possession. Yo, this dude is just a straight beast, bro. I'm telling you guys, the future is in good hands. Because KPJ is going to take us to the promised land. Look at that poster. All right, I got to show you guys the box score, of course, for that game. When we normalize play the simulation stats, Kevin Porter Jr., a career high, 46 points, 7 rebounds, no assists. Really wish that he got an assist, but doesn't matter. 0-5 from downtown. Does not matter. 22-31 from the field. Jalen Suggs was 9-29, but he was the second leading scorer of the game. After that game, though, we're 13-17 for the NBA season so far. Jalen Suggs wants to know why I'm not training. Wait. Look at this BS. This is how you know 2K did not put no effort into this game. Jalen Sub wants to know why we haven't talked to him about targeting players at his potion in trades. Don't you mean position? 2K could not even get the spelling right for this game. Tate is starting to worry me, bro. 6.9 points per game. Right now, he's uneasy. And I really don't understand why you're in the starting lineup. I am unsettled with everything that's been happening. What's been happening, bro? You're in the starting lineup. With Dylan Brooks out, you should have a lot more playing time. And you should be balling out. 5 minutes in that game against Indy. The coach must have been onto something to only play you 5 minutes. Like, that's insane. But he has not been playing well this season. One game when he scored more than 20 points, he had 24 points that game. I don't know what's going on with Tate, but I don't like it. Don't worry, I'm not trading him now. I'm just looking at trade offers. I just want to see what I could get from him. He's worth 2.5 stars, so maybe I should be able to get a good small forward or a guard for him, maybe. And yeah, I'm not seeing no deals that I like. Any at all. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping him for right now. Listen, I'm giving you more playing time. I want to see you produce, Tate. I want to see you do something. So we're going to simulate, let's say a month into the NBA season. I'll simulate up to this game against the New York Knicks. So right now, okay, pretty much win, lose, whatever. Okay, so as of right now, Tate is suspect to me. I don't know what's going on. KPJ is doing his thing, balling out. As you guys saw from the highlights earlier in the video against Indy, he was just putting on a show. That's what I wanted to see. And right now we're losing, and the sim is going by so slow. Normally this is not the case. Contract extension deadline. No, I don't want to extend anybody else. Look at this losing streak. What is this? Can we beat the Pacers? We lose to the Pacers. Yo, what's going on? How many L's is this in a row? What just happened? Somebody on our team has to be injured that we're losing this many games. Something tells me it's KPJ. Like I said, KPJ, left knee tendonitis, 1 to 2 weeks. That's not bad. At least he's not out for months. So he's out due to injury. Dylan Brooks still out with the torn left MCL, 2 to 4 weeks. And Diallo, right knee tendonitis, 2 to 4 weeks. But that's crazy. Why y'all had to do Kevin Porter Jr. like that? KPJ, 1 to 2 weeks. At least he's not out for months. I'll take that. All right, let's see how Jayshawn Tate is doing, because his overall went down even more, which makes no sense. His overall status is bad. What is going on with this kid? He's irritated, but I don't understand why you're in the starting lineup. Is it because we're losing now? But bro, you're young. Okay, he had another 20-point game. He scored 21. But bro, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on with him, but I'm really going to keep my eye out for him. That's a lot of L's. 21 points that game. Played pretty well, but I don't know, bro. Something is really rubbing me the wrong way about Tate. His minutes is up and down. You're a starter, and you're complaining and you're not happy. I'm not liking that. Didn't think that this pick from the Miami Heat was going to be that valuable. 3.5 stars. Our pick with the Detroit Pistons is pretty good as well, 2 stars. But speaking of the Detroit Pistons, it's time to see where they are in the standings. If they stay towards the bottom of the Eastern Conference, then I will keep that pick, and they are 20-26 for the season. And I don't understand why this team is doing so bad. They got Kay Cunningham, Kawhi Leonard, Dumbuya, Isaiah Stewart. They still got Jeremy Grant, Alonzo Trier. They got a good team, bro, and they're not winning. I don't have task enabled, and all of these people want to talk to me from my staff, so I'm not liking how this is going. Let me speak to Benjamin Moore first. Let's see what he wants. So I don't mean to speak out of turn here, Lou, but with the team playing like this, I think you've got to take a look at our coaching strategies and make some changes. We're not putting these guys in a position to succeed. I'm not going to change anything. You're the boss. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, whatever. That was kind of weird. So Jeff Hornacek, our assistant coach, will see what he has to say. I've got something kind of sensitive I want to talk to you about. Long story short, a bunch of us aren't happy with Coach. He's not taking our input seriously, and his final decisions are putting the team in a position that makes it harder to compete. We're not maximizing their talent. What's going on? Now I have a decision to fire Steven Silas. I never got this animation or cutscene before. Like, what? I mean, I'm not gonna fire him now. Won't fire. I got to be honest, but yeah, I'm not firing him, bro. Y'all gotta work it out. And he reports to me, not you. I should never said that because I sound kind of cocky right there, but at the same time, like, it's true. I wouldn't come to you if I didn't think I've done everything I can to work this out privately. Man, we got a real problem here, and ignoring it is only gonna erode confidence in your leadership. I never got this cutscene before, but I don't like it. Steven Silas, let me see what he has to say. So he wants some advice for the next opponent. Okay, we got a game against the Cavs coming up, and he wants me to do his job? No, I'm not changing anything. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Like, we got the right plan. I trust in your ability as a coach. I guess that could work? He's looking kind of sus now. I'm sure this Mark Dagelanot guy is like a custom coach. Same thing for Jacob Underwood. I know he is, at least. Tom Thibodeau. And yeah, a lot of custom staff members. Alvin Gentry's there as well. But in terms of the head coach, I'm gonna keep him around for right now. I mean, why would I fire him? Although the staff doesn't seem to be getting along with him. I don't know what's going on with Steven Silas, but he needs to get it together. I totally forgot that we could do press conferences, but I have to do it manually. It doesn't like pop up. But when you look at someone like Shaq Diallo, who you barely use, why don't you trade him somewhere that values his abilities? Isn't that a waste of a roster spot? No, it's not. We want him. We like what he brings to the team. Just because he's not playing big minutes now doesn't mean that won't change down the line. Perfect answer right there. Let's leave it at that. Funny that he came to me right after that press conference. I don't think this will come as a big shock to you. Team chemistry is hurting. I think we should emphasize it a little bit more in our tactical training. Okay. Let's see what the team training focus is. It's team chemistry. So I always set it as team chemistry for all of my rebuilds. And it's funny because even though it's set to this, for some reason, they're still having issues with team chemistry. Like, bro, you should really be helping the team out with that. Maybe it's because the training isn't as intense, maybe. Our overall workload is high, but let me focus more on tactical. I'm gonna bring that up to 40, and physical and fundamental, I'll drop it down to 30 and leave it at that. Steven Silas, you gotta get it together, bro. You're looking kind of sus. Like, I'm really helping you do your job at this point. I feel like I'm the coach. So back in the GM office, and I don't know, man. Steven Silas been looking kind of funny. He's looking kind of sus right now, bro. Always asking me for help. The coaching staff not getting along with him. The team is starting to lose. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, bro. Just tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave me a thumbs up. You know the drill. Click on the playlist. Check out some of my other content. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.